Hi guys, it's Tootee here, and I'm back in my world, and as I could just see, I just passed a creeper. And I guess he's coming. Is he coming after me? Yes, he's coming after me. So we better quickly kill him before he kills us and explodes with us. And what I wanted to show you, of course, is the finished tower that is over there. There is our watchtower that is kind of watching the way here, and the river over there. And when I look at it, I wish it would be a little taller. Like the base here could be like 2 or 3 blocks higher. But on the other hand, I didn't want it to be like a super tall thing. Maybe if I would have made it like smaller in diameter or something like that, then it would be better. And oh, a baby zombie, come here, little baby zombie. And a lot of monsters here, like spider. Okay, anything else? Oh, that was it, I think. And if I would have made it like thinner, the whole construction, there would have been no space inside. And I kind of like it. It's kind of the style that I wanted. It matches the bridge. It's a little more bulky than the bridge. The bridge is very light and nice, and that thing is a little bulky, but let's go in. I made a little pathway up here. I put a wall all around it, which makes not so much sense since there is no gate so far in front of it. But I might put a gate here. And then we go in, and I made the floor a little, first it was stone, the floor, but I made that little pattern with the crafting table inside. And here's the staircase up, and I used the spruce wood planks and spruce wood and everything. Spruce wood. Made a little sleeping room here for the tower watch guard bed with a carpet around, and I put the chandelier there, a wooden one, and I made some ladder upstairs, and then we have the first platform here, which is quite large. We can see a lot of things from here already. But then I made a second platform, and here's one door missing. You have 4 doors, which also doesn't make so much sense. That is just, I don't know. And then we can go up to the top of the tower, and from here we really have a super view. Like there is our village, as we can see. We can even see back there in the fog of the day, we see our nether portal. What we cannot see is the hill where I planned a monastery, but those big, when I move like that, we actually on the far left corner of the image, we see the hill no, that is not the hill where the monastery goes, that is the tower. That is our tower. When I turn there, it disappears, but when I turn on the far left of the picture, there, beyond the village, there is our tower. And in that direction somewhere is the villager village that we discovered. And when I turn, no, I cannot. I already put a little start of the road that goes there. Here we will put the road close to the coastline. And I was thinking that maybe I make a little outpost that matches the tower here on that side, or I guess on the other side of the bridge. Like somewhere here. Maybe some houses here, and a little port. That little ships that come down the river with basically like a trading post. I would like to have here, somewhere here or here. Or maybe even on that side, but I'm not sure about that. I will see where it fits the best. Similar style to the tower, and just like 3-4 houses, a little port. Maybe a ship that is not really a ship, but a larger boat that is laying here and waiting to be unloaded or loaded or whatever, something like that I am thinking about. And yeah, that is what I did here so far. And that is my tower, and I hope you like it, because I like it. It's kind of like I wanted it to be. Here we are, sleeping room, and downstairs, and I hung some banners here. Just plain white. I might replace that someday, but that white wool, I didn't want to dye anything, so I hung the plain white banners, and they will be replaced for something in a more interesting style. Or maybe we come up with for that little trading post with some kind of logo or something like that, or I don't know, maybe I think about something that matches the whole theme of that part of my world. But now I would like to go over to the other side of my village, where I, as I told you, plan to build that monastery. And I talked about it already in, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 episodes, Hi Chicken. And there's a lot of chickens and sheep roaming free inside of here. And I even discovered in my old nether portal, there's a sheep. I don't know if it fell down here or if it spawned there or whatever. It's just, it appeared there. So here it goes out to the bridge I built over to that spot, and then we will dig our way inside of that. Here I should close that. Let me give some cobble. I mean, I should not close it with cobble. I'm not sure. But anyway, I go up here. The bridge and the way that goes up here will be put together later. And here I already kind of cleaned out the terrain from the trees that were here. There was a lot of those spruce trees here, of course. And I also kind of flattened the top of the little hill. And also here I was working a little bit on that. Do I have more dirt? I have more dirt with me. So I can fill in a little more here, that we go to some point where it is. I'm not sure if I fill it up until here or if I go down again. I basically would say we loosely fill that up here. Not until there, that is not what I wanted. Yeah, always goes up. We filled it up in here. All around, and then maybe here we go down again, so that this opens up a little more to that side, like that. And then here we will see, because I have kind of mentally planned the whole thing, and it goes like that I would like to put a tower on the top of that, like here-ish. Here will be a tower, quite a big one and a tall one, which is like really like the largest part of the whole thing, at least from the height, of course, because it's a tower. Then it expands here in that direction, with left and right, with some kind of sleeping cells for the monks or something like that, and inside maybe here or here. I guess that will be a closed building, but here it opens up and there will be an open space here, kind of, and walls left and right, and maybe some more buildings, smaller buildings here and here. And then here will be a gate to that side, like 2 little, not high tall towers, but left and right from the gate there will be some towerish things, and then there will be a gate here. So here I would like to fill that ground in and remove that corner, that we have space and that we can go on an even level out here and go over there. And there will be kind of a road that leads away in that direction, which is south. So that thing is orientated from north to south, which is not exactly how churches are orientated, to my knowledge, because they usually go east to west. But we will do it like that. We will put a tower here, and since it is not really a church, rather a monastery, now the sun goes down, so we quickly go back home and go to sleep. And little parkour here on the way. And it is kind of a mixture in between a monastery and a little castle-like building. I mean, it's fantasy. It's not really anything that matches anything real life. It's just the whole thing is made up and a mixture of things that might exist or might have existed or something. So that is the basic idea that I would like to go with, right? Should I took some stuff that I would like to do, and I should put away that here, and zombie stuff goes here, and the spider stuff goes, can I reach that? No, that goes here. And dirt, I have a little bit, maybe I take a little bit more dirt, like, and I have some materials, and I wanted to do some other thing, but that we might do at the end of the episode, that I plan to show you something that I would like to build quickly. But, or maybe we do it in the next episode. We will see how much time we have, and I will go back to the spot. And I think today we do the basic planning of the whole construction. So that I go up here again, and we start with the layout of the whole thing, right? And is that, oh, that is a sheep. Well, that can go there, the sheep. So here I made kind of the outer edges of the tower. So let me grab some cobble just to make the basic layout of the thing. And we start with a tower layout. And I'm not sure if it's too big, but I would go 3 wide here, then 1, 2 in, then again 3 and 1, 2, can I read it, in, and here we go out 1, 2, 3, and of course up here 2, then 1, 2 in, and then here 3, and here's the entranceway. So that would be the tower, and as you can see, that is a huge thing. That is really big, that whole thing, right? And compared to its like diameter, it would be super tall. But that was the basic idea. So since that is really large and tall, I think that is simply too big, because it would need to go like extremely high up to look at least decently well from the proportions. Like proportion wise, it would be like, I don't know, I guess like, well, I need to calculate, but like 40 blocks or 30 blocks at least tall. And it is just too tall for me to build it here. So that is not exactly possible. So we grabbed our stuff back. So what we could do is go like 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, but then we have an even number. And I also don't like that. But in that, we don't have really basically any choice, because if we just go 1 block and then in, and then that will be a total round thing, kind of, sort of, right? So I'm not sure about the whole thing. So that is the first problem that we have. But that is not the only problem. The next problem is that it would go all the way over here, and kind of here-ish would be the gate. And while I'm talking, I will go and fill that hole in here that we don't need, because I would like to have it basically on that level, because it kind of continues over there, that level. So that is a problem where I'm not sure, and why I was thinking for so long, should I really build such a huge tower structure there? Or should I go for something more light and not build it so extremely tall and impressive, because it would take very long, and it would keep some resources, right? That would be something where I would need to spend not only time but also resources on stone and other things. And that is the thing I have to consider. And the next thing is what I was thinking about, what kind of material should I use to build that thing, right? That is the next. I'm out of. Let's see how that goes away. Good, that is filled in. Here, and the block can go here, and basically we need to remove that here. So from here we go down. And since I'm not sure if I would like to do that or how to shape the tower, I was thinking for so long. And I was arguing with me how to do that. And I'm still not 100% certain about that. I just wanted to let you know how the progression of my thinking was going, right? And now we can fill in here what we gathered there. And since that whole thing also style-wise is not totally finished in my mind, and I'm still thinking how to put it. Should it be more like a medieval monastery thing adaptation, or is it more like a Renaissance building that we have there, or how should it look, right? That I'm not sure about that whole thing. So that is considerably more thinking I need to do. And as soon as I have figured something out, I will let you know. I was thinking to do it a little more in a dark and gothic way, and I also think the tree needs to go in a little more dark and gothic way. And for that, of course, I could use netherrack. That would be an option. Here I need to go. Netherrack, that would be an option. And since I have a lot of nether brick, I could create netherrack from that very easily. To use it as a building material. Not, of course, I don't want to make it dark or a black castle or a black monastery. That would be too much, but it could be used a little bit to set some contrasty accents for the whole building. And since I haven't found another fortress to, gather and collect that material, I would need to create it from netherrack. And to build such a huge construction, even when I just use it for accents, I would need a large amount of that netherrack. And since that is an insane work, I would basically constantly need to stand with some furnaces to melt all that down. And that is just too much work, even if I do that off camera. I was thinking about to construct like a smeltery, not like a fully super automatic thing, but something that is like half automated. And here's more trees that need to go, and we can use the wood, I guess. We can use the wood. But now that space is basically cleared out, we can put something in here that is not nice to get. So if we come here and the gate is here-ish, that could be like that, right? I would say so. So get rid of that tree very quick. And that is done. And that is a tall one. I should have left the last block because I guess I need to go up. But I can do that with dirt. That is faster than with the wood. Wood gathered, and go down again and collect that wood. And I guess here is the tree is already floating in the air. So we also take that away. There will be a road here anyway, as I said, that will most likely go here. So we need to widen that and get rid of some of that hill. I guess until here we need to cut it down. But that we don't want to do right now, especially since the sun is about to go down. But that is the state of the planning of the whole thing. So here will be kind of the tower thing here, like the maybe some room for prayers, and then some rooms where the monks can sleep here and there, and it will be kind of soldier monks that watch for the whole area and that get their food from the village, since that is a village that produces agricultural products and such things. So they can be fed by the village people, and in compensation for that, they watch for them and give them their religion and such, you know, how it was in those times. And then there is a road, a guarded road, that goes from there, it goes in the direction down there. And I also checked, as I told you before in an episode, I checked on mineatlas.com, and I know that in that direction down there is some interesting things supposed to be. There is more villages. There is also an ocean where there's some ocean monuments to be found, and there's a desert with a desert temple or two, and such things. So I would like to go explore in that direction, but why not already spread out the city, or not the city, but the village and the country that is prepared into that direction, that I can, at least for part of that, go on the proper road, right? I'm also still not sure what to do with that free and open space here, but as I said, I would like to do a smeltery. And since that space, hey sheep, you can go now, you're free. Go. Yeah, there, good, okay, bye. And since I don't use that nether portal here, I will use that space, and because it's the perfect sized space that I need for what I plan, because I would like to build a smeltery in here. I prepared already some materials that I have with me, and I need, first of all, wait, let me get rid of that. I need a chest, a large chest where everything goes in, that we put here. And then on top of that chest, I will put 2 of the hoppers here, and I already grabbed I need to have a block where I can stand on, so I do get that back and put that here for now. And here on top goes, no, like that, goes those 2 furnaces, and then I have some trap chests, and I see we need, no, the space fits. We put 1 hopper here to the side, and to the other side another hopper. Yeah, I said to the side, not to there. That is not what I wanted. We put another hopper there, and on top, and I need to fill myself up 1 more, or 2 more. Can I go 2 more? Yeah. That is better. Here on top, I put trap chest. I turned it the wrong way. I don't want that. I guess I need to go further over there. Can I put it now proper? Yeah, great. Just give me more blocks, and I will go up here again. Trap chest, and here goes hopper, and then we go trap chest, and where is my third? Did it fall into a hopper? And another trap chest. Where is that? Do I have it with me? No. So it must be, is it in, here it is, in the furnace. Yeah, we don't want it in the furnace. That is not the place where we would like to have it. Up and another up, and trap chest, and damn it! Seriously, trap chest goes here. So, and what I intend to do, first I go down again, and maybe I'm a little too high. Can I reach the chest? No, and I need to remove, of course, those. I need to remove the things on top. So, great thinking, great thinking. Up again here, and we need to remove that, and I guess now we have a gap on top of that. But now we can open those chests, and can I get that? Yes. What I would like to do is I fill in the stuff that I would like to melt there, coal there, and then the hoppers send everything that gets produced down into the chest. So as simple as that as it is. And we will fill the space in here that I can properly go to the chest, right? And like that, and that we can close, so I can reach that chest, and I can reach that chest, and that's it. And then again we could put a gate here or a fence, but first we have a look at our tower building, because I guess I created... No, I didn't create a hole. Oh, felt like that. I had the impression I did, but no matter what. Let me torch it up a little bit more, and maybe here and there. And do I have... No, I have nothing really to try. So let me quickly go to the house and grab something that I could smelt in my smeltery, or test smelt, and see if that thing is working. So we take some netherrack, and we take some coal, 2 stacks, and then we go and let me walk faster, and we test the whole construction, how it is working. So 1 stack of coal goes here, 1 stack of coal goes there. There's something inside. I don't want the cobblestone. I want the netherrack to go in here, and now it starts to work. And if I'm not mistaken, hi chicken, want to get melted in that meltery? I guess not, then just go away. And see, here we already have nether brick that comes out here. So that is my automated smeltery that I constructed to create some nether brick, and I will make some nether brick blocks and stuff from that to use it as kind of decorative parts of the monastery that we'll build there. And I hope until the next episode I will be able to figure out the style that I would like to do and experiment a little bit in the nether brick that I create here, how it will look and how it will come out. And there's some blocks up there which drives me crazy. Can I reach one? I could reach. The other I could not. Well, I will need to go there offline and grab that, because that is disturbing me. And also maybe decorate it a little nicer here inside. I guess I can put some slabs here to cover the dirt or something like that. I will see what I will do with that, but not today. I think today we did a lot together. We saw the new tower building over there in that direction. Then we checked the planning of the monastery building that is still in progress and not really Let me remove that here. That is not necessary. It looks more nice like that, right? The monastery building, and I also need to think about how I wind up here and where I come out when I wind up here. So we can already remove some of the bricks here, and I should really try to create a pickaxe that is able to do to have silk touch, because I would like to grab some smooth stone and not just get the cobblestone, which, I mean, I like the cobblestone, really. It is because it gives a nice contrast to the smooth stone. And when I built that thing, I would not like to build it with smooth stone. Here it would not matter so much because that is dirt where we build on. But if you would build on smooth stone, like over there, and use smooth stone, that is not exactly the look that I would like to go for. But anyway, the smeltery is working. Let me see how it is going. Yeah, we already have some things covered here. I will grab more of the nether brick and we'll put it into the smeltery, and I will let you know when I guess in the next episode I will have figured something out for the monastery building. And let's have a look at the tower building over there that is now nicely lit in the sundown that we have here in my world. And yeah, I think for me it is time to say goodbye to you for today, my friends. That was my episode. See you next time here in my world when we go ahead and we go sharp when it goes about building the monastery.